Hey guys, and welcome to the movie review of which is not related to Tim and Eric, but it was made by Rick. Hold on, I gotta check his name. The comedy, which is the great Rick Alverson. I mean, it's got some mixed reviews, but it has the names like Tim and Eric and James Murphy and Greg Turkington. And the rest of the cast, because I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I really watched this movie, and the title's confusing, but actually it was brilliantly done, because this is not a comedy. However, like the one that makes you laugh, this is a drama. However, this is despite of having used for comedians as actors, but just right before Adam Sandler and Kevin James took on different roles. Oh, okay, yeah, that's after Adam Sandler and before Kevin James. And like I say, this is why we don't ever. And I will, of course, this is a sad film, however, but once the music stops here. Wait, hold on. Alright, we're gonna begin with the story. This is a story about a hipster. Yeah, which is, of course, with Swanson, an aging upper-class hipster who alternately feels empathy and resentment towards his surroundings. And of course, he spends his life on a boat. He lives on a boat, spends time partying around his equally privileged friends, humorously ridiculing the various peoples they encounter. So, yeah, but mainly centers around Swanson, however. It's just, like I say, as this is not even though it's called the comedy, but this is not a comedy, however. It's a sort of a reality thing, because, is how, make it look, more realistic. But like I say, it's just because I'm friends with a hipster, and of course, we do have different opinions on the world, however, but she's a good friend, to be honest, because I admire her work and art, and she was really honest about my art. However, even if she criticizes it, I never got mad at her. But like I say, the story was, of course, it's the best one. The cast. Because we already have some casts, like Tim and Eric. We have Tim and Eric, and of course, Greg Turkington. Right before that, those two, however, Tim and Greg, did their project together on Cinema at the Cinema, which Greg Turkington, of course, is a cinephile. or a cinematic fanatic. Let's talk about movies, and of course, they review movies and how many bags of popcorn they give, and of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We got, of course, and right before they were on Decker. I'll say, except with the exception of the three, the cast, to be honest, that's not a big name. Those are not big names. Those are just so much so. But there are cast of comedians, however. But this film is not funny, but it is well dramatically performed. And of course, we get to the next one, however. It's not going to be like action sequences or costumes or anything, but this is the one, since it is an independent film, however. Metamodernism. Wait, Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce this. Metamodernism. Yeah, because of the culture and of course, like I say, I'm not an SJW because I don't believe in political correctness, however. But I'm not a Trump supporter, to be honest. But it's just this genre that's never been done before. Like I say, because that actual narratives. This is, like I say, I never had witnessed that type of genre before. Because even though, yes, the title's misleading, but I gotta say that film is brilliantly created under this type, which is a development in philosophy. Because it's an excellent example of philosophy in aesthetics and, of course, culture. Because my hipster friend talked to me about philosophy several times, and I've been trying hard to understand what that is. She talked to me about it a lot. This is me being honest about it. I mean, I review movies, and I review, but philosophy. I don't keep up with that much, but I mean, she does. If she ever gets the chance to hear this review, just want to say, Wild Wolf Hipster, if you're listening to this, thank you. Thank you for the conversation you had with me about philosophy, which is part of the metamodernism. Which is, of course, the film I'm talking about. It's one of those developments. It's one of those sets of the metamodernism. And it's just, under the postmodernism. And of course it's yes. Again, like I say, thank you. I really enjoyed, like I say, thank you for letting me understand philosophy. However, this is even though I'm reviewing the movie, this movie called The Comedy, but I gotta tell you, this film, however, is not funny. But this is this is one of those films No, it's all because I'm a huge fan of those guys called Tim and Eric. They were the creators, but they didn't do this one. But you have Rick Alvarado to thank, because he's the one who did this film, and he's got a list of comedians, but this genre is the exact opposite of what this film says. Sure, it's not funny, but this is, but this one has philosophy. So now we're gonna end this with the score. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this film, of course, 5 bags of popcorn and a can of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Because if you guys want to understand philosophy, and of course modernism, this film is for you. It's, you guys have to understand, the metamodernism. It's just how it is. Alright guys, that's gonna do about it for me filming this review. And I will see you guys next time.